Hello everybody, welcome to the OneCNC tutorial on milling entry styles. As you can see on the screen, I've got myself a pocket that I'm going to mill out there. So if I just open up the NC manager, lock it in position, and I'm going to create myself a pocket, select OK, pick the boundary, left click, right click. I'm going to use myself a 10mm cutter. Tool 2, speeds and feeds. It's only so I can explain, you know, I'm not filling all, I've filled the information in, but it's to show you what type of entry and different things. We're going to go down 10mm deep, select next, and we're just going to use a traditional while I explain how this works. So if I go next, and I'll do a standard plunge, climb milling spiral outwards, next. And the roughing depths I'll do in 5mm cuts so we can see it. Select next and finished. And as you can see, we've created a pocket there. So I'm just going to go into a front view and I'm going to simulate it. Right click, simulate. I'll put the stock as -20. Select OK. And I'll pick the boundary, right click. Okay, let me just minimize that up for you, and let me go into the sectioning on the front so we can see. So what I'm going to do is just slow this down, rewind. Okay, you can see it just plunged down to -5mm. Can you see that? Rewind, plunge down to 5mm. If I just tilt it forward a little bit, you can see rewind, plunged, and off it goes to do the milling. Just run that at default speed. And you can see it's plunged back in again, straight down. Okay, let's close that up. Let me go into here, edit operation, next, next, next. Then I'm going to do a ramp helix entry, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to ramp helix down at 2 degrees. Let's select next, next, and finished. And you can see we've got a spiral effect when we're plunging into the job. So if I just go into there, simulate, select OK, pick, right click, and I'll zoom it into there, turn the section in, front, turn the feed down, speed, and now you can see it's spiraling, but can you see the Z going down? And it's ramping down, spiral into the job. It'll go down to 5mm when it gets to its depth. And it's only going down at 2 degrees. It's got to 5mm, so now off it'll go and start doing the milling. If I just tilt it forward a little bit, okay, and I'll just rerun again. So now you can see it spiraling down, gradually coming down till it gets to the depth of 5mm. And when it gets to 5mm, it will then start cutting at that level. So this is to save you putting holes, pre-holes in, and you can use an M mill because it'll spiral down as it cuts it. And as you can see, if I just go back to default, you can see it come out, and we'll reduce it again back to the middle, rapid, and you can see it spiraling again down to the next depth of cut, -10, and off it goes again. Okay, right click, let's edit operation, select next, next, next. Now I'm going to ramp zigzag, and we'll do that at 2 degrees, just the same. Select next, next, finished. And you can see it's done it zigzag from acrosswards, except it's only gone in a straight line straight across there. So if I simulate, select OK, pick the outside, right click. Let's go back into view, front view, let's section, front, let's zoom in and rerun. So now you can see it's just going from side to side. Just tilt it up a little bit and rerun again. Now you can see it's ramping down at the angle. Off it goes. So if I send it back to default speed, it'll machine the first level at 5 milli and zigzag down to the next level. Right click, edit operation, select next, next, next. Then we have follow boundary. So now it'll go down and round, but it'll go down following the boundary. So select next, next, finished. So now if we have a look at what we've got now, so if we simulate that, select OK, left click, right click, now it's going down in the boundary. Do you see it go down in the boundary? So let's just default speed and rewind. So you can see it's going down in the angle, down to the depth of -5, and then back to the middle, and you can see it's working its way out. But it's going in the direction I selected the boundary for the pocket, so it's coming from here and downwards. Okay, let's right click, edit operation, select next, 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 and I'll do a pre-drilled hole, select next, and then finished. Now you can see it's created a point on the screen here, because that is the point it's going to do all the plunging. If I just click on the back plot, you'll see the line going down on to that point. So because it said a pre-drilled hole, it's give you that position, so you can take that position and you can put a pre-drilled hole in at that position, and the tool will always plunge at that point when it's going into the job. So if we right click, simulate, select OK, left click, right click, you can see it's just plunged into the pre-drilled hole. So that's a brief explanation into entry styles in OneCNC. Hopefully that helps you get started, and thank you for watching.